Jim Carrey co-wrote many of the gags. Jim Carrey, the film star, was instrumental in shaping Ace Ventura's character. While the movie's script provided the foundation, Carrey added countless improvisations and personal touches that transformed the film into a comedy classic. His unique brand of physical comedy and offbeat humor shines through in every scene. For instance, his quirky mannerisms, like talking through his teeth or his exaggerated gestures, were entirely his creation. Even his iconic catchphrases, such as "Alrighty then," became cultural staples, demonstrating Carrey's ability to create memorable moments that resonate with audiences. Sean Young's casting was controversial. Sean Young played the role of Lieutenant Lois Einhorn, the film's main antagonist. Her casting, however, wasn't without its challenges. Known for being difficult to work with on previous projects, Young reportedly clashed with the cast and crew during filming. Despite this, her portrayal of Einhorn remains unforgettable, especially due to the shocking twist about her character. This twist, although controversial by today's standards, was one of the film's most talked about moments and contributed to its lasting notoriety. The studio had doubts about Jim Carrey. When Ace Ventura, Pet Detective was in development, Jim Carrey was far from the household name he is today. At the time, he was best known for his work on the sketch comedy show In Living Color, which showcased his talent but didn't prove he could carry a feature film. The studio was hesitant to cast him as the lead, fearing his unconventional humor might not appeal to mainstream audiences. However, Carrey's performance silenced the skeptics, as he delivered a career-defining role that catapulted him to superstardom. The success of Ace Ventura paved the way for his other box office hits in 1994, including The Mask and Dumb and Dumber. Cannibal Corpse's surprise cameo. One of the more unexpected elements of the film is the cameo by Cannibal Corpse, a death metal band. The band appears during the nightclub scene, performing their song, Hammer Smashed Face. This wasn't a random inclusion. Jim Carrey, a fan of the band, specifically requested their involvement. The scene adds an unexpected layer of hilarity, as Ace's flamboyant antics contrast sharply with the intense energy of the metal performance. Cannibal Corpse's inclusion in a mainstream comedy introduced their music to a wider audience and remains a fun Easter egg for metal fans. Ace's hairstyle was inspired by a bird. Ace Ventura's unique hairstyle is one of his most defining features. The spiked-up style, resembling a cockatoo's crest, wasn't chosen at random. It was inspired by Ace's deep connection to animals. The hairstyle not only adds to his eccentric persona, but also subtly hints at his affinity for wildlife. This attention to detail demonstrates how even small design choices contributed to building Ace's quirky and memorable character. It was originally meant to be a detective parody. The initial concept for Ace Ventura was a straightforward parody of classic detective films with a comedic twist. However, once Jim Carrey was cast, the project shifted direction entirely. His involvement turned the film into a zany, off-the-wall comedy centered on an animal-loving, eccentric sleuth. The original script's tone was drastically altered to accommodate Carrey's improvisational style and high-energy antics, creating the unique blend of slapstick humor and absurdity that defines the movie. Courtney Cox joined just before her friend's fame. Courtney Cox, who played Melissa Robinson, Ace's love interest, was cast shortly before landing her breakout role as Monica Geller on Friends. Ace Ventura provided Cox with one of her earliest high-profile film roles, showcasing her comedic timing alongside Carrey's wild energy. While her character played the straight role to Ace's antics, she added a grounded charm that balanced the film's over-the-top humor. Her performance in Ace Ventura proved her versatility as an actress and helped set the stage for her future success. The dolphin tank scene was filmed in a pool store in the movie. Ace is hired to investigate the disappearance of Snowflake, the Miami Dolphins mascot. The scenes involving the dolphin tank were shot in a pool supply store that was transformed to resemble a marine facility. The filmmakers used creative set design and camera angles to make the space look much larger and more authentic. This resourcefulness highlights how the production team maximized their modest $15 million budget to create convincing environments. It was a surprise box office hit. Despite receiving mixed reviews from critics, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective became a surprise box office hit. The film grossed over $100 million worldwide, a remarkable achievement for a low-budget comedy. Its success was largely driven by Jim Carrey's magnetic performance, which drew audiences in and kept them laughing throughout. The film's popularity also demonstrated the growing demand for unconventional and irreverent humor, solidifying Carrey's place as one of Hollywood's top comedic actors. The famous sliding door scene was improvised. One of the film's most hilarious moments occurs when Ace dramatically opens and closes a glass sliding door repeatedly, creating a cacophony of noise. This scene was entirely improvised by Jim Carrey, showcasing his knack for physical comedy. The crew's laughter during filming was so uncontrollable that they had to film multiple takes. The scene's absurdity perfectly encapsulates Ace's unpredictable nature and remains one of the most quoted moments from the movie.